What's up, my Central Unit? It's the Central Man here, so back again with another episode review of What If, Series 1, Episode 8. The title of this episode is called What If Ultron Won. I never knew they're gonna do a follow-up to the previous episode, the Party Thor episode. This episode was good. I really enjoyed this episode. They kind of like re-edited Age of Ultron, the Avengers movie from 2015. I covered that movie months ago, part of the MCU movie review series. Yeah, that's my review of Avengers Age of Ultron. It was a decent movie. It's the weakest out of the 4 Avengers films. Ultron in that movie wasn't like a serious threat. But in this episode, he was a badass threat, man. Jesus Christ, man. In a good way, but they kind of like Zack Snyder, the movie. I know it's not a movie; it's a TV show. But they kind of like, I compare it to Zack Snyder's Justice League film. It was way better than the Joss Whedon's cut. Made Steppenwolf a threat. Because in the Joss Whedon's movie, he wasn't really a threat. In the Zack Snyder's movie, he was a threat. This is similar to this episode compared to the live action movie, because Ultron was not a threat in the live action film, but in this episode, in What If, he was a threat. And you see on the screen right now, getting all 6 Infinity Stones. I call it like Ultron Vision. So in this universe, because in the movie they got the cradle with Vision's body. In this universe, what if Avengers never got the body? Ultron managed to absorb his mind into Vision's body, so it's got me feeling that if Ultron is in the mind of Vision, I'm guessing Vision and Wanda never met, and I'm guessing Pietro, Quicksilver, is still alive because Ultron killed him. The Battle of Sokovia never exists in that universe. They made him as a super threat, and the beginning parts of the episode, he really sliced Thanos in half because Thanos got the Infinity Gauntlet with the Infinity Stones. Ultron. I'm calling Ultron at this moment in time, not Ultron Vision, because I thought he was going to be half Ultron and half Vision, but he sliced Thanos in half, got the Infinity Stones. This is the first episode when the Watcher intervened. Basically, he got really spooked by Ultron because he's really heard the voice of the Watcher, and he's trying to get into the glass. He sees the Watcher through a glass. You could tell, like, for the last few episodes of this show, you could see the Watcher, physically, but you don't really see him physically, but you can see him because he's behind the glass. So he got shot that you never seen like this character from a multi-universe will end up like confront him and trying to control the multi-universe, and also in the beginning, and also he ended up wiped out the whole fucking galaxy. He didn't wipe out Earth, he wiped out the Avengers, wiped out Tony Stark, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, he wiped out. This episode it has its Terminator vibes going into it. It compares me to Terminator, like in the also there was nuclear missiles launch, and it like had this Y2K presence. It reminds me of the ending of Terminator 3, The Rise of the Machines. It's like, holy shit, they did reference, I think they referenced Terminator in this episode, this battle between Ultron and Captain Marvel. He wiped out the whole of the Milky Way, or the solar system. Instead of Earth, he wiped out Asgard. He wiped out, what's that name? The Sovereign, that's the name of the planet with, the Nova Corps. He wiped out Sakaar with the Grandmasters in it. Ego wiped out Star-Lord, Peter Quill's planet. I think that at this multi-universe, him and his dad never like met, so it's fine because in the Soviet planets. You got the Guardians, fighting Ultron and in his minions, and he wiped out the planet, wiped out Sakaar, wiped out Asgard, wiped out Ego, and they wiped out. Is it Xandar? Yeah, Sakaar. Yeah. So it's Asgard, Sovian, Sakaar, Ego, and Xandar. Yeah, that battle between Ultron and Captain Marvel, and killed, destroy the planet and kill her. I'm guessing like Ultron is the most powerful entity in the fucking planet. Not just Captain Marvel, but yeah, she died in this episode. So far she appeared in 2 episodes. Appeared in the end of when the Avengers got killed off in episode 3, the last episode, this episode. But this is set up like a crossover episode because you had this fight between the Watcher and Ultron. That was good, fighting in different multi-universe. There was one multi-universe, it's New York. I'm guessing it's New York without, why if, Loki did not invade Earth and New York. The Battle of New York scene never existed. Loki brings the Chitauri army with him. There's one scene with there's a screams when Steve Rogers, who's voiced by Josh Keaton, become president of the United States of America. I don't know what multi-universe was that. I don't know. It's more of an Easter egg. Sorry, it went to this. I think it's the same planet when Thanos, after he did the snap, and I think it was, I don't know what name of Ultron's planet is. Not Ultron's planet. He's a robot, but Thanos' planet. There was a universe. They would fight a little bit in Wakanda. So it's bounced around like multi-universe after multi-universe. Yeah, Ultron self-proclaimed, he kind of wiped out the multi-universe, I think. He kind of ate the whole universe. It had this type of Galacticus vibe because they're going to bring Galacticus in a bigger project, probably in Phase 5, not in its days. It's just like planting the seeds of the, I don't know what they call it for this saga, the Galacticus saga. I don't know, that being like, but I don't know, man. So, but seeing that is badass shit. He basically wiped out, knocked off the Watcher out of existence, but you can tell like he's in the same prison domain as the evil Doctor Strange. So I'm guessing they're gonna do a crossover episode for the last episode of the show. I could see characters from previous episodes to form to start this evil version of Ultron. Yeah, he's already evil, but this most powerful Ultron. Because he's got the Infinity Stones, Yeah, that could be the reason why, the Watcher kept his mouth shut. Because he said in the last episode, at the end of the Party Thor episode, because that episode with Thor is going to have a happy ending, and then the evil, most powerful Ultron Vision showed up, and he says, I spoke too soon. And then this episode, going on, basically Ultron really sensed his presence, and then he got himself danger. He also not just got himself put himself in danger, but he kind of put the whole multi-universe in danger. So I'll get I could see Captain Marvel not Captain Marvel. Yeah, I can see Captain Marvel get involved probably from the Party Thor episode, or the Captain Marvel at the end of the when the Avengers got killed off could appeared. I can see Captain Carter get involved in the last episode. I think T'Challa as Star-Lord, the evil Doctor Strange, Spider-Man with the cape, the headless the headless Ant-Man, and the one-legged T'Challa. I don't think people are going to say that, the zombie Thanos is going to be there for the last episode. I think he'll probably be the same as the Thanos you see in this episode, getting sliced by Ultron. It'd be really good to see. I don't think Hulk was dead in that zombie episode. I could see he's fighting zombie Scarlet Witch. Bucky got killed off. I'm talking about the Bucky from the zombie episode. I don't think Bucky didn't got killed off. I could see Bucky appeared in the last episode. He never got affected by the zombies, but I don't know. I said it in my review of that episode. I did an episode review, the zombie episode of What If, go and check it out. But I don't think Thor could could get involved. So I can't wait. But I don't do the Loki episode from the series finale episode of Loki. They just sent it up for the following season. Season 2. You know, I could see this show again in the second season. So anyway, so Clint, wow, Clint, he took not a double one. He got a lot of shit in this show. He's just getting killed off. I think this is the third episode he got killed off, because he got killed off in the episode 3 episode. He got killed by Hank Pym as Yellow Jacket Hank Pym. This is the universe he's not Ant-Man, because that version of Hope died. He blamed Fury stopping the Avengers Assemble. So he got killed in the zombie episode. It's an episode. It's an episode of the zombies. He got affected, so he was a zombie in the episode 5 episode. No, it's not episode 5. It was episode 4, the zombie episode. It's been lost count. It's been weeks since I reviewed that episode. Yeah, he got killed. He got killed in this episode. He basically sacrificed himself. He's just he's fighting all Ultron's minions. He sacrificed himself for the great and good. The Hawkeye in the end of the first episode didn't got killed. I could see him reunite to help to stop I'm gonna say Thanos, but Ultron, because we're gonna see Hawkeye again in the Hawkeye show the next month, because we're in October right now. We got one more episode to go, and that's it. I don't know when they're gonna do a second series. Loki's confirmed for a second series. That'll be like 2023. So anyway, so he sacrificed himself. It was good to see Toby Jones really reprise his role as Armin Zola. There was one scene, they're in the bunker. It's the bunker from Captain America 3, Civil War, and then you had Clint trying to friend to set the really damage the computer. It's like it kind of helped him, and then he was in the body of Ultron's minions, and then and then I think it was Natasha or Clint shot. And also they did a reference to Raiders of the Lost Ark. I've never seen that movie. I know it's Indiana Jones, but I've never seen the old Indiana Jones movies. I might review it one day. I've seen the only Indiana Jones movie I saw was Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the 2008 movie. But never seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade. Never seen it. I heard of it, but never seen it. I heard it's good, but anyway, so they referenced that because at this moment in time, because Disney's got own rights with Fox, so I don't know if they got the Indiana Jones movies on there. Who knows? But anyway, so I think it's Natasha or Clint shot Zola in the legs. It's just like, because they don't trust him. Yeah, Clint sacrificed himself for the great and good, because it's kind of like flipped the script, because in Endgames, Natasha sacrificed herself for the great and good. Again, the Soul Stone in Vormir in Endgames. In this universe, Clint is the one who sacrificed himself. Yeah, he said, I'm tired of fighting. I'm guessing he's grieving because he lost Laura, because of the nuclear blast in America and around the world. It's just like, and also, Natasha had, I don't know, it was an Easter egg, had this, a different version of Captain America's shield, because normal Cap got killed, but it had this, silver and red Captain America's shield. I'm guessing it's a communist version. I heard they did, a communist version of Captain America. There's a different version of Captain America. There's Captain Britain, they could do Captain Russia, because Superman did, Red Sun Superman, from Russia. That's another story for another time, so I'm guessing, I say, no, don't make fun of Nat. Basically, he's trying to, lighten up, Nat was trying to lighten up the mood. By the way, the actress who voices Black Widow in this episode is Lake Bell. It's not, shame they never got, Scarlett Johansson reprise her role. I'm guessing she's officially done after the Black Widow movie. I'm guessing it's already out on the Disney Plus app. I think they're releasing Shang-Chi. I'm not reviewing the Phase 4 movies yet. Probably in 2022, 2023. I'm taking a break from it, But anyway, so I think I covered most of it. there's teasing like they teased this episode that not Ultron, the Watcher game almost got killed. He basically had Ultron try to squeeze his head like an egg, like a boiled egg, but he didn't. I think Watcher could die, but who voiced Ultron in this episode? I don't know. It's Jane Spader. I don't mind Jane Spader's performance in Age of Ultron was good. I thought like going into this episode, I thought it's gonna be half. It's a shame that they never brought back Paul Bettany reprised his role. Yeah, he reprised his Vision in the zombie episode, but I thought like this version of Ultron is gonna be half voice of Paul Bettany. It's kind of like combined of the voice of Paul Bettany and Jane Spader together. Unfortunately, that's not really the case. I don't know who voiced Ultron in this episode. It's just kind of like, I don't know. He did a good job, being this serious threat, wipe out the whole universe, the multi-universe, not really the whole of multi-universe, kind of put that multi-universe in threat, but the universe Ultron's in, he's kind of like the dangerous entity, and also like he's kind of like half Ultron and half Vision. I'm guessing it's kind of like a callback to Tony Stark, because Tony Stark in the live action, normal MCU and this universe create Ultron, because the difference between Ultron and Thanos kind of wiped half of people of the universe with the blip. It's funny that Ultron, Thanos did wipe off half the galaxy with the blip, but in Ultron he didn't really do that. He did snap his fingers and everyone's dust. He didn't do that. He just basically wipe out everybody. He's just a coldest robot with no heart. Wanda rip off his heart, but he has no heart and soul. He's just a careless robot. I think he's just fucked up in the head. He just like I don't know. I don't know what his motive is. Why he hates the human race. Because like Tony trying to create him for peace, and he's doing it for opposite to peace, and it's just chaos and destruction. So if we're going into it, I think I covered most of it. Yeah, I just can't wait for the series finale. Don't do don't do this Loki thing like with the TVA. I don't know whether the TVA is not going to mention in this series. Probably in the next series, they might probably do an episode. What if Loki never got captured by the TVA? We could see a cameo appearance of Owen Wilson reprised as well as Mobius, and who's the actress who plays Renslayer? I can't really know. I could see Sylvie. Was that Sophia Dimataro? The actress who plays Sylvie in the Loki show. I could see her coming back for a second episode, second series. Sorry, second episode. Depending if they're gonna do an episode 2, but I don't know. It's kind of like maybe, because I don't know, because I don't want to get into it, but let's move on. So they never mentioned, they could be like, it's like, I think when the Watcher's doing it, how the fuck is the Watcher's never got captured by the TVA? I know it's the fake TVA. He can he kind of move through space and time. Because we saw some reference, in the cameo appearance of Stan Lee in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. We saw the Watchers with Stan Lee. Maybe he's working with the TV. I think he's allowed it because he can create. He's kind of like can create what universe he ever imagined. So I don't know. It's kind of like he can create branches of universe what might have been. So Loki, we got that exposed a bit, but this they expose a lot. DC's master of the multi-universe game, but it's nothing new. But so it's really funny that could be many versions of the Watcher in different universe. So I can't wait if they're gonna do a follow up. I hope they do it. If not, it's like it'll be worse than the series 1 finale of Loki. Just follow up what they're gonna happen in series 2. They should really end in that series. Put that whole fake TVA aside and move on to what's gonna happen in the second series. Anyway, so any last thoughts? I think there's something. There's one thing I'm gonna talk about. Actually, there's nothing to talk about. Oh yeah, it's focused on Clinton and Natasha. They never bring up Budapest. We want, I don't think they're not gonna mention it in the Black Widow movie because Hawkeye's not in it. I think they missed the opportunity to say Budapest. They kind of mentioned it in Avengers 1, the movie from 2012. They mentioned it in Endgames, but never like talk about Budapest. I don't get it. I think they missed the boat on that. It's just like shit. They could do anything. Like they could mention their time in Budapest, but I think they could. It's just a wasted opportunity. I think they wasted opportunity. Sorry, a bit of stumbling, but they wasted an opportunity to do like a movie. A Black Widow Hawkeye movie instead of doing like Black Widow getting a solo movie. I feel like there's some chemistry between Scarlett Johansson and Jeremy Renner. I know Scarlett did not reprise her role, but there's some chemistry. I think they wasted an opportunity doing it. They could bring up Budapest, but unfortunately that's not the case. So I think that's it. I think this was a good episode. I can't wait for series finale. I think after that, I just wrapped up, reviewing series 19 of South Park. Anyway, so before we're gonna end this review, so I'm gonna do a bit of a channel update. It's my review of series 1 episode 8 review of What If. Is also a channel update video all in once. We're going into October. We're in Halloween season. So the next couple weeks I'm going to review some horror movies. So I think the start of this week I'm going to review Army of the Dead, the Batista movie. It was released May of this year. I'm going to do, it'll be the right time. I'm reviewing Halloween Havoc shows, the WCW pay-per-view. And also reviewing I'm going back to reviewing some old TNA pay-per-views, leading up to Bound for Glory, classic Bound for Glory shows, and some special events on the not Disney Plus, the Impact Plus app I got, not from right now, but from the beginning. I think it's 2019 they start doing special events on the Impact Plus app. So yeah, that's my channel update. Just horror movie reviews. Halloween Havoc reviews, Nitro, it's been a month since I reviewed Nitro. It's still the same because I'm going to do 1 week WCW content, Class of Champions shows and Halloween Havoc, Night of Champions. I'm just going to say, I'm going to, you have to wait until the following month I'm reviewing, I'm going to postpone reviewing not Night of Champions, but Class of the Champion shows until the following month. I'll probably do 1 or 2, but second thought, but it's been 1 week, WCW content, and the other week just Impact Wrestling / TNA / ECW shows. That's have to wait. It's a good, it's going to be a good month for October. November, you have to wait until the next Marvel stuff, and also I'm going to review Titans. It's been months since I reviewed Titans, so I'm trying to finish off reviewing Series 1 of Titans. Series 3 is not on Netflix, it's on HBO Max. It's a damn shame, but what it is. So I'm gonna end this review. So like I said, it's a good episode. If you haven't got it or haven't watched this episode of What If, I just suggest watching it. It's a good episode. Ultron didn't won. He's not really won yet. So I wish they changed the title of this episode. Why just call it What If Ultron Conquers? It's just like won. He hasn't even won the battle yet. If he managed to kill the Watcher, maybe, but it's just kind of like they kind of muddy up the waters. It's just what it is. So hope you enjoyed this review, folks. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button, click the like, click the bell, and subscribe to the channel. Be part of the Central Unit for more wrestling videos and more. And my final review of What If will be this weekend. Actually, not this weekend, but this week. So stay tuned for that. So hope the series finale of What If will be better than the Loki series finale. Fingers crossed. So this is Central Man officially signing out. Check you later.